What was the vibe of this group today? What would you say the theme was of these kind of scrimmages and workouts?
Theme I would say is trying to play hard and try to show the team what you can do. Try not to do things you're not comfortable with and play to your strengths, but also, try to show some things you didn't get to show in college. Just try to bring a lot of energy and just really compete and, show how good of a shape you are in and how much work you've been putting in since the offseason.
Is it hard to kind of think about doing what you're good at, but also trying to show new stuff at the same time while you're playing?
Yeah, it's a good balance. You kind of take what's given to you. You don't try to, go outside, comfort zone. But still, at the same time, trying to be aggressive and, trying to show the things, you just didn't get to showcase while you were in college.
What's the most important things you've been trying to show, both that you did do in college and that you didn't?
Just primarily playing, in the pick and roll. Coming from Virginia, pick and roll, there's a lot of off-ball cuts, so I can show I'm a good off-ball cutter. And then just being able to knock down the shot consistently, just being a factor on defense as well.
Speaking of Virginia, after a couple years away, obviously I'm sure you think it was the right decision. How did it make you a better player, basically? Just looking back at it, what do you think made it the right call?
Looking back on it, in Indiana I was on the ball a lot, but I think in Virginia I learned how to be more of an off-ball cutter, being off guard, kind of a secondary ball handler. Defensive wise, Virginia's defense is second to none, so being able to go in there and compete on the defensive end is a big part of being a Virginia program, and you're not going to touch the floor if you're not playing defense. So just gathering those and then be able to shoot off the move. A lot of my catch and shoots in Indiana, a lot of just the stand still catch and shoot, and being able to move and come off down screens and curls. It's just big things I got from Virginia.
Is it cool for you being back here in Indianapolis?
Yeah, it's very cool. I haven't been back in a pretty long time, but it's good to be back. Got to see some friends last night. It's good to be back in the city.
Rick talked to you at all about UVA and his experiences or yours?
No, we didn't get a chance to talk about that yet. We just got a little introduction, but I'm sure it'll come up.
Beyond just the basketball piece or the X and O's piece of it, what do you think just the experience with Virginia did for you?
Yeah.
Being around that program, being established and everything like that. And is there ever a time that you thought, you wish you would have stayed?
Of course I miss, my friends, my teammates in Indiana, but I think leaving ultimately was, the best decision for me and my development to become a true kind of a two guard and off the ball, player that can move off the ball and play off others. I think Indiana I was primarily, trying to create for myself and also create for my teammates. So getting that load off and playing with, two primary guards in Kihei and Reese at Virginia was a, big step in my development and be able to feed off that.
How many of these workouts did you have or go through?
This is my third one. Without Memphis and Utah, and this one, then go to Orlando Friday, Denver, and then I should have some more scheduled after.
So I guess you have a year of eligibility left. Are you staying in for sure in this draft, or what's your? Is it still? Do you have a chance? Do you I don't know what the agent rules are anymore. Basically, could you come back if you wanted to?
I could come back to school if I want. I think today's the deadline, but I could come back to school if I really wanted to. But we'll just see how. By the end of the day, I got to figure out today.
I was gonna say you don't have much time. You're looking at 12 hours.
Yeah, so I think I know where I'm leaning, but just talk it over.
What type of individuals have you leaned on throughout this process? Whether it's any friends in the league or coaches?
Coaches, family. I have family who's played, my aunt played professionally, so she can kind of walk me through this whole type of thing. She actually played for the Fever here, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, she's helping me out, agents. I haven't really talked to my friends who played in the NBA. I did because everybody has their own, journey, so I'm sure ours will not be the same. So just trying to figure out, my own with my family has been primarily what I've been doing.
The fact that this coming home managed to coincide with this deadline, was that helpful? I guess, did you have a family sit down last night or anything like that?
No, they didn't want me to think about it. They just wanted me to come out here and play my game, not have that on my mind. So just being able to come out here and trying to showcase what I have. Just being back home is a good idea. I don't think we really planned it to be at the day of the deadline, but it just happened that way.
Have you kept in touch with any of the other guys, Trace in particular?
Yeah, I talk to Chase almost every other day. Nate, my roommates. I still touch those guys pretty heavily. Just because I left, I didn't really change anything with our friendship. Just not on the floor together.
What was it like to watch them from a distance, and what impressed you about just what they've done the last couple of years?
Yeah, making the tournament back to back after not making it that long. Chase was very dominant. It was good to see that. I tried to watch games that I could. We always talk about our games coming up. Potentially the idea of maybe playing each other in the tournament, but that didn't align. But I support them from afar.